See how it holds up. Hey, had two waiting around. What's up, fam? I was just about ready to show you guys my late anomaly video. I'll tell you guys what happened here in a second. So I knew I had been hearing something. Yeah. So I knew I had been hearing something. Cool, Ruthie Castro. Hope you enjoy. Bro. Like, what the? I knew I had been hearing something outside. Remember I told you I was hearing something? Well, it just so happened to be my dad and my uncle scrambling because my dad left the salamander on to thaw the pipes under the house and caught it on fire. I'm so glad I got my own camper, bro. Talk about two grown-ass men that are just a straight-up shit show. Just a shit show. Yeah, bro. My dad said he woke up and the whole doorway was on fire. Luckily, my last job, I worked road construction, right? And we cleaned out this building that was an old, what was it? An old Kmart. We cleaned out an old Kmart, right? Oh, yeah, they're good. They're good, man. They're good. They're just, sorry, I know I sound unsympathetic, but you don't understand. If it can happen, it will happen when it comes to those two. Yeah, I did. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. You're a good man. Yeah, I love them too, but man, they're like just, my Lord. I feel like I'm the parent. So I got back here and made coffee. Figured I'd hop back on here. How y'all doing tonight? How's Facebook doing? It's cold out, y'all. It's cold. Yeah, now the choice is between ice pipes or fire pipes. Yeah, Murphy's Law, Josh. Absolutely, dude. If it can go wrong, it will with them. Caesar Leo in the house. What is up, my guy? No, I know. It really, yeah. At the end of the day, it boils down to that. You're right. They're all good. Luckily, like I said, though, I worked road construction my last job, which was over a couple years ago now. Right before, it was the winter before the pandemic. Or the summer before the pandemic. So it would have been summer of 2019 is the last time I worked there. But we had to kind of tear down and clean up this, like, the Kmart in Mount Pleasant. And y'all, they had like, I don't know. God, they had to have had almost 150 freaking fire extinguishers. And those aren't really cheap. You know what I mean? Where's Lori at? What's Miss Lori doing? So I actually ended up stealing, like, well, not stealing. I mean, they were actually the company I worked for. They were giving them to my construction company. So, I mean, they were kind of handing them out. So I was like, I'll help myself to a couple. Thank God, because if we wouldn't have had the fire extinguishers, that house would be up in flames as we speak. So it just makes me want to go back and get insurance, because honestly, if I would have had insurance, I'd have just told them let her roll. Had like 75 grand of coverage on it. That trailer ain't worth nothing. I mean, the property's where the value is. The trailer is probably only worth shit. It ain't even probably worth $2,000. So yeah, did you guys? I wanted to show you guys this video real quick. So excuse me. I wanted to show you all this video again. I couldn't believe it, man. This dude hits me up. He says, "Hey, bro, I caught one of those. I caught your little fairy or whatever you want to call it in another one of your lives." And I had told you guys right before we got cut off. The reason we started cutting out, y'all, is because the Ethernet line was straight ass burning. Like, no joke. It was straight ass burning. So, no, on God. Oh, yeah, and I want to show you guys that she-wolf, too. Thank you for reminding me, Ruthie Castro, of the she-wolf. Y'all, you don't even know. Like, this is also for entertainment purposes only. May or may not be true. It's up to your discernment. Discretion advised all my lives. Because we talk some real shit here. I don't want anybody to lose no sleep now. No, for real though. So a lot of people don't know this in the video. So the video I'm going to show you though later of the she-wolf is going to be in color. Right? And everybody goes, oh, well, they didn't have color camcorders. They didn't have color camcorders during World War II. Well, if you in fact look it up, yes, the Germans were the first ones to invent the color camcorder and color TV. So yes, the German army did have color in color enhanced back then recording capabilities. So it's really, really cool, y'all. It's wild. Like, at first you're like, okay, that's fake, but I'm not kidding, y'all. Like, if you really look close, if you start looking at all the how do you want to say it? You know what I mean? Like, all the attributes of a female on this she-wolf, it's obvious that it's not fake. At least to me, it could be, but I don't know. It could be, but it looked pretty. Wow. And you can see where one of the soldiers, he was younger. He was kind of sitting off over here by himself, and in front of this tree, and he was like literally like hand in head or hand in heads, or head in hands, because he was like this, like, man, he's like, he can't. I could tell he just cannot believe what he's seeing, y'all. Like, he's mind blown. Like, he's so took back. He can't even think. He can't even fathom what they are seeing at the moment. It's gnarly. So, but I'm gonna show y'all before that, I'm gonna show y'all the video here of this this angel, or I don't know what you want to call it, like the fairy anomaly once again. I can't wait because soon I'm gonna have an HD TV, a big screen, so I can project onto the big screen, and then I'll be able to show y'all real good. Yeah. Wait, my pugs. Tanya Miller, how are you, girl? Good to see you here. Misty, good to see you, girl. Lori, hope all is well with you, hon. Sitting in the jacuzzi? Look at you. I'm jelly. I want to sit in a jacuzzi. Must be nice. What's it like over in Cali? How warm is it over there? See, that's where jacuzzis in Michigan are awesome. I love jacuzzis in Michigan because during the wintertime, y'all, jacuzzis in Michigan are killer because it's all cold out, and then you run and you jump in there. It's freaking awesome. Good to be here, NG girls. That's cool. Haha. No, I do have I do have dogs. Let's find better days. What up, though? Stopped raining in Los Angeles. Okay, okay. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys this entity real quick. I'm gonna show Facebook and because you guys, I seen a couple people in the comments from my last live on Facebook that y'all were mad because I wasn't showing y'all the videos. So hold up here. How do I want to do this here? Okay, so I'm gonna show YouTube first, and then I'll show you guys next. Okay. So it's right behind me. It comes from the top. I'm gonna go real slow. You can literally see too, guys. Like, no lie, where it drops in. And I swear to God, y'all, I can see the damn things. I can see its wings. It's flapping its dang wings. On God, like, hold on, it's gonna take a second here. Let me get to where I need to be here. It's weird too. Like, notice this, guys. Notice this. The lights. See the lights? They flicker ever so slightly. See that? See the flicker? Almost like clockwork. They flicker a little bit every time it's about to come in the scene. Oh, hold on. See it? There it goes. Hold on. There it is. And then it flies around. That's actually not my better view of it. I had to readjust it here. Dang it. Here you go. It's ended. Hold on. I got another one better than that. Better zoomed in. Here's the real-time video of it. You can see it behind me. Oh, never mind. I still zoomed in on this one. Maybe this is the good one. Right there. There it is. I'll go real slow. See it, guys? Here, guys. Hold on. Let me... All right, guys. I'm gonna show you. Where are you at? Is it even going? It's hard to do with it all ass backwards like this. This one's a little harder to see. It's not so blatant. Okay, hold on. Here it comes. See it? Right there. Then it flies around in a circle. Then it skedaddles. It's hanging around. That's what's crazy, y'all. It's hanging around, man. It's kind of creepy sometimes. Like, I don't know what to think of it. I don't know, like, I'm like half torn between, like, is it my sister? Is it like legit ass guardian angel? Yeah, if you go slow though, look at how it flaps its wings right there, y'all. See that? Look at that. I'm gonna post a better video of it, but you can see right there where it flaps its wings, literally. And then it floats around. Takes off. I can't believe that shit. It's wild, y'all. So, and it's weird too because I've been chilling lately and like I know I'm seeing it out of the corner of my eye. I know I'm seeing it out of the corner of my eye. Like, and there's points where I know I'm catching it. I'm like, that's it right there. Like, it's hanging around consistently. So, guys, keep an eye out. It's weird though, because like they're hard to catch in real time. You know what I'm saying? They're hard to catch in real time. But like, on God, like, keep an eye out, guys, behind me and stuff. Like, I guarantee, watch. I almost bet you I'll bet you if I skim through every single live that I have, like from the point of when I first saw it till now, I'll bet you money. I bet you money it's in almost every live. It's just really wild. Like, why is it here? I don't know. I've been pondering it in my head. Am I going into the fifth dimension? Is that why I'm seeing it so easily? Is that why it's here? Is it protecting me from evil entities? I don't know. I can't really think about it. I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. Bro, hey, Jay, what? You ain't seen the other video I got, bro? I got another video that's even better, bro. Have you seen my other one? Just for you, bro. Just for you, I'll show you real quick, bro. I'll show you real quick. And dude, y'all, I zoomed in on this one. Y'all. On God. On God, I seen a halo. On God. I seen a halo over it. On God. I'll have to show you. And I don't exaggerate things, guys. You know what I mean? I don't just make shit up. Yeah, I'm hoping it's my sister, to be honest. I could see it because that dude, then it'd be like, sorry guys, I yell. I'm sorry. But then it'd be like, not that I like, maybe. So I thought about that today. I was like, what if it is my sister, right? And what if, like, eventually we do go into the fifth dimension and shift consciousness and all of that stuff, right? Well, maybe in the astral realm or the spirit realm, Sarah planned on leaving early just so she could guide me and watch me through the remainder of my life and make sure I stay protected and on the right path to maybe have a greater cause or like spread love and light. Thank you, Tiny, so much for the donation too, by the way, hon. You know, something like that. I don't know. I just try to like, I don't know. There's no silver lining, but like, I don't know. It would be, you know, I don't know. Sometimes I think about like it's beyond us, it's beyond that. Like it's not an accident. Maybe you know, like Dolores Cannon says, we choose our entire life. We choose all of it. We choose everything, our role, what we do, when we die. If we want to die early, if we want to die late, if we want to die by this, we want to die by that. That's what Dolores Cannon says. I'm sorry to hear that, Ruthie Castro. That's so sad. Yeah, that's all. I thought that too, Monstro. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. I thought that too, my guy. That's what I'm hoping, Lori. It really is. It's what I'm hoping. Because, dude, I swear to God, whenever that thing flies into scene, it's on a mission, yo. It's going after something. Like it ain't just aimlessly flying around. It is on a mission. Like it's taking some shit out, and that's what I truly believe. You know, all these haters out here. Oh, there's done with channels like this. Oh, till I see it myself. You know what? That's why it's called faith, bro. Just because you ain't seen it with your own two eyes don't mean it don't exist. That's the most ignorant statement I've ever heard in my life. I've never seen a lion in real life, probably. Does that mean it don't exist? Dumb. I've never seen a freaking chimpanzee out in the jungle. Does that mean the jungle and the chimpanzee don't exist? Come on, man. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Oh, that's the other one right there. I love when people are like, "Oh, that's a reflection. Oh, that's dust." I swear that's bots saying that. But anyhow, so yeah, I've had it hanging around, and I know I've seen it, y'all. I've seen it flashing through the room, and I catch little quick glimpses of it, and it seems to come around at night. Like literally, guys, on a weird tip. I was like, on a weird tip. I was trying to communicate with it today. I was flat out talking with it. Gang, gang. For real. I was flat out talking to it. Why not? Why not? If it's real and it's there, why not communicate with it? Let it know that I know it's there. And maybe it'll get comfortable and show me obvious signs. Coffee. You know what I mean? Why not? Dude, it's about faith. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, why couldn't it be? If it ain't, then okay, I'm talking to air. What? So, I mean, I didn't have to tell you guys that, but there's no shame in my game. I don't care. You can't embarrass me. Shit, look at what I post. You can't make me feel dumb. I don't care what dude, you know how many people are like, all right, I'll show you the werewolf lady. You know how many people on my comments and my pages and my videos? Yup, this is the guy that believes everything he sees and hears. You know what? If you'd seen what I seen, you've heard what I heard from the different accounts, from different people, guys like my boy, people like my boy Mastro with his story. You know, you don't even know what I have seen and heard. The crazy ass stories, the different accounts from different people who are like, hey, you're the first person I've ever told about this. This one chick was like, it's honestly weird even hearing the words come out of my lips, come out of my mouth, because I've never told anybody. That's a good feeling to me. That's what it's all about right there. You know, and sometimes it's like life altering that they can I can tell, like, sometimes for people it makes a big difference in their life that they can find somebody that's not worried about the shame. Like all of us, you guys, y'all are on the same page. You wouldn't be on my account if you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys got no shame in your game either. You know what I mean? Like, shit, at the end of the day, we all believe, right? A lot of stuff, and we believe, but you know what? It takes, you guys, we got elevated minds. We're ahead of our time in thinking. I like to call us old souls. Okay? We're old souls. We're ahead of our time in thinking. So the mainstream doesn't like, they don't vibe with us, a lot of them. Just like our boy Mud Fossil. But he is onto something. He definitely onto something. And you guys know, I heard a crazy one today from Mud Fossil. What was it? What was his last name? It's like Russian. Velishnikov, or it'd be the Venus Comet Theory. Venus Comet Theory. Have you all heard about that? Velikovsky. Have you all heard about that theory, Velikovsky's theory? That had me really intrigued. So all these old ancient civilizations, from the Mayans, the Egyptians, all of those old ancient Sumerians, they all talked about, and they all described it in a way which they knew. Like, for example, this would be for you here, Monstro. Quetzalcoatl. He was a serpent god, right? And he had a dragon-like tail. Okay, so Quetzalcoatl, they believe in this theory, was actually Venus. All right, Venus, they said, was a comet for quite a few years. I want to say they said 1,000 years or something. That thing was a comet for, and you could visibly see it from Earth. So Venus, it passed us, right? And it didn't get very close to us, but it had a tail. It had a tail. This Venus had a tail that was 4 times as long as the distance Earth is from the sun. Hell yeah. My guy. Yeah, so the tail on the Venus comet, which is the theory, and obviously Velikovsky, he got just totally lambasted by mainstream academia, and they told him he was full of shit. But actually, as of late, they're starting to actually think that he was right. They're actually proving him right over time. All right. So what happened, and this has to, I think this might have to do with, remember how we talked about how the atmosphere of Earth thinned greatly at one time? In the Mesozoic period, okay, it said that the atmosphere of Earth was like uber thick. Okay. It was so thick that the climate of Earth was universal throughout the entirety of the Earth. There was no North Pole. There was no South Pole. There was, but there was no Arctic, Antarctic. Literally, the climate of our planet was the same universally over the entirety of the Earth in the Mesozoic period. Okay? So I'm thinking, and dude, the more I think about this, like I think they got our timelines like so skewed and wrong, too, by the way. But what they said is, as Venus passed Earth, the tail of the comet was 4 times the distance from the sun to the Earth behind Venus. So in Earth's orbit, it passed through the tail of Venus's comet. And needless to say, it was like, I want to say it was just like solar winds, radiation. Like they talked about the famines, right? In the Bible, the famines, right? The locusts, when the rivers ran blood red, red dust. Okay, that was the result, they believe, of us passing through the tail of Venus's comet. It's argued that it tilted the Earth, and this is just a theory, and I just thought it was a really interesting theory. A lot of the population, the plant life and everything took a huge hit, a major hit. Now, could that have thinned the atmosphere as well? In theory, sure. So when I did the studies on the Lemurians, they said that the Hyperboreans escaped to Middle Earth or Inner Earth due to the atmosphere thinning and them getting radiation poisoning. All right. Yeah, and that's another thing, White Knight, Valiant Thor, you said it right there, bro. Was Venus Comet a random act, or was it an actually calculated act? Was it an extraterrestrial race that sent Venus here and set it up into orbit? If Valiant Thor was in fact from Venus, they even said that Tesla originated and is from Venus. Okay? So, could it be? Could it be? Was it calculated? Was it on purpose? Why couldn't it be? You know, we called it the gods, right? Well, Quetzalcoatl. And then, like Cleopatra, they said wore a certain headdress that had like a planet. All right. I want to see if I can find it. Venus, comet, Cleopatra. Yeah, they had Cleopatra headdress. Let me see here. Yup, right here. Blase, right there. Right there it is. All the ancient civilizations actually knew of this event because they watched that comet, the Venus comet, for 1,000 years. It took forever for it to finally get past us and settle into orbit. Now, my thing is like, how did it all of a sudden just halt to an abrupt stop in a perfect orbit? That's why I believe it was either extraterrestrial, like calculated event. Why you put it so high wasn't even on the screen. What are you talking about? What I do? What are you talking about, Willis? So yeah, I thought that was really, really cool. And I want to look a little bit more into that theory. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna get back to you guys a little bit more because I'm curious if that's what sent inner Earth beings into inner Earth. I swear our timelines, like we say that the dinosaurs were here millions and millions of years ago. Like what is it? I think 60 million years ago or something like that. I want to say our timeline is actually shrunk down a lot smaller. I think our sequences of events happen much quicker. They just don't want to tell us that because they don't want to scare the shyster out of us. Maybe that's just a theory of mine. I think that civilizations every 10,000 years just they recycle. Boom, 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 boom. You know, possibly maybe 10 to 25, 30,000 years. But yeah, and they called about they talk about dragons and they associated the Venus comet with dragons. Absolutely. So I heard a good one the other night. I was watching another live, right? So what about this theory? I hadn't heard this one yet, so it kind of blew my mind. I was like, "Holy crap, are you kidding me?" So there's this theory. It's lightly talked about. It's not very. It's far from accepted. Let's just put it that way. But there's this theory, right, that Tartaria, all right, was the Tartarians were actually overthrown or went to war with a group of Martians. All right, hear me out. The Martians ravaged their planet. Okay. And they say the Martians are stuck in 3D. So when the Martians ravaged Mars, they saw Earth. And you guys, they're trying to talk like, I watched a video. They're trying to talk like World War One. This theory is trying to talk like World War One wasn't actually as much of a conflict in between the Allied forces and the communist forces as it was us against a group of Martians that either looked like us but had much more advanced technology. The Tartarians, they're trying to say, were the Anunnaki descendants. Okay? No, I'm gonna get to She-Wolf. Sorry, I just wanted to save her for last. She's a little, it's wild. It's intricate. It's like it's sensitive stuff. So I just want to make sure, I'm gonna wait a little bit. But they're trying to say that the Martians came to Earth, and hear this. This theory states that at one time, when the Tartarians were the pinnacle of species or mankind on Earth, that the total Earth population, wrap your head around this, the total Earth population when the Tartarians were at the pinnacle of society was 300 billion with a B. Wrap your head around that for a second. That's a claim that I heard, that I read. 300 billion. Just so those of you who don't know, we're 8 billion right now. And it's funny because as I look on Google Earth and I go through and I find and I see all of these pyramids all over the place. Literally, pyramids everywhere, all over the ocean floor. And those are the ones that didn't collapse and just crumble, right? There was probably even a lot more than I'm seeing. So at one time, I remember thinking, you know, with all these pyramids, all this advanced society, this trade route that I followed from Paracas, Peru, if you head west, you can literally follow it to Easter Island. Then it heads north up to Hawaii and China. And it splits off and goes down to Australia, New Zealand area as well. I thought to myself, wow, like, I feel like for some reason at this point in time on Earth, there was a crap load of people on Earth. There was a crap load of beings living and inhabiting this planet. Like more than we have right now. And I don't know why I felt that way, because I think a lot of people think that we are greatly overpopulated. And that I think, you know, I used to think in my mind, wow, there's probably never been a society that has had this big of a population on Earth prior to us. That's laughable. All right, because I promise you, there has been a lot more people on this planet. You know what I mean? But they like to press this agenda that we're overpopulated and this and that. We're overpopulated. Well, for one, thank you, James Sizemore. I appreciate you. For one, 8 billion, it sounds like a lot, but think about this. And I know you probably all heard this before. It's repeated and spoke of a lot. It's only been in the last couple of years. I don't know who figured it out or what, but basically, you can fit the entirety of the Earth's population in the lower peninsula of Michigan if you stand pretty much shoulder to shoulder. It's pretty much standing shoulder to shoulder, but nevertheless, you can fit the entirety of the Earth's. Are you kidding me? The entirety of the Earth's population in the lower peninsula of Michigan. So you're telling me we're overpopulated? I mean, you know. Then I heard this as well. If you take everybody and you give them, it wasn't an acre. It was like maybe, I don't know, 100 feet by 100 feet, I want to say. Something like that, square foot lot. 100-foot square lot, right? With a humble house and a humble yard. And you put them right on top of each other, like literally right next to each other, all the way through the entirety of the state of Texas. You can fit the entirety of the population in Texas. Or it's something along those lines. That seems a little, but you never know. I mean, maybe families, maybe they're thinking, maybe more families. You can fit all families if families live together. But anyway, it's basically, it's just saying that there's a lot of land, guys. Like I know it seems overpopulated, but yeah, cities are overpopulated. Cities are crowded because they're cramming a bunch of people into one little area. But think about it. You got all this vast space, like right here now, as I sit here, I got shit. I'm in a place in Michigan where there's thousands of acres of farm field, thousands of clean, open acres of farm field. We aren't even close to overpopulated here. So it makes you wonder, like, you know, just how overpopulated we really are. I mean, 300 billion, fam. That's a lot. You know, 30, 40 times what we have now. That's a lot. And Anyway, they said that during World War I, and I watched this actually, dude, this video was really interesting on this. I kind of wanted to show it. I don't know if I ended up deleting it. I need to get a new phone. I need to get that iPhone 13 with the terabyte. This 256 gigs killing me. Basically, every time I do a video, I got to delete old videos, and that basically sucks. But definitely going to be doing that my next check or whatever. Here, let me see if I can find this video. If I can, I can't. But anyway, this dude made up this video that was really cool. See, and what's crazy is, and what's crazy about this is, you know me, I like took a portion of this said video that I'm like trying to show you guys. I took a portion of it and I tried to post it to TikTok. And sure enough, they didn't let it roll. They didn't let it go. So that's usually one of my first telltale signs that there is something to it. Okay, there is something to it. Usually, ultimate censorship on an issue is generally a very good sign that there is something to it. Because if it's just ridiculous and outlandish, they don't usually worry too much about censoring it. You know what I mean? They'd rather actually leave it and then stray you from the actual truth. Like, usually, that's just speculation on my part. But no, these guys created this really cool video. I had it saved. You know what? I might have it. I probably have the 3-minute video on, or did I delete it? Maybe I privated it. Hold on. Come on, did I? Yeah, I did. Cool. Check this video out, y'all. Oh shit. It's gonna be hard to show. Here, let me see. Let me see if I can show YouTube too. All right. Okay. Let's see if I can show you both. See if I can somehow show you both here. Is it going to reflect bad? So there's your comment. It's kind of bright. I don't know. Kind of bright. Hold on. Can't see it very well. Hold on. See if I turn it down here. It's a good video, man. I thought it was cool as shit. There you go. There you go. There we go. There they come. The Martians are coming. Cross. Hold on, they're coming. There they are. Martian War. World War One. They're shooting it. Cannons. Some of it, and that's actually only half of it, but I thought that was cool how they made the reenactment of a possibility that just maybe World War One wasn't actually a battle among the nations. It was a battle of a species. So here's the theory too. And this is just a theory, guys. So don't let it get to you too much. Here's the theory that they didn't lose the war. They didn't win the war, but they didn't lose it. They took out a lot of the Tartarians, the Tartarian Empire, right? So I guess in that sense they won. So these Martians, they say, are a parasitic like entity. Okay. Now, but they're not small. They're not a small parasite. They're a decent size insectoid type parasite. But they can take on the role and infiltrate a human. Okay. So the theory is that they are trying to keep us in the third dimension. Okay. Keep us stuck in this third dimension because they are not beings that will ascend to the fifth. And they are infiltrating society by getting into our governments. It's kind of like the same theory as the reptilian theory. All right. How the reptilians are supposedly infiltrating our governments, trying to keep us at 3D. But they're actually saying that it could be Martians. It's a really cool theory to just kind of open your mind to. It doesn't mean it's true. I think that it's hella fringe and it's kind of unlikely. It's highly unlikely. I mean, it's highly unlikely, but who's to say? You know what I'm saying? Like, I keep an open mind to any and every theory, y'all. I mean, at least you got to hear it out. You at least got to hear it out. You know what I'm saying? So, I heard it out and I thought it was pretty fascinating stuff, really, at the end of the day. So check it out if you ever want to look into it. If you ever find any more information, I had a hard time finding a lot of information on this. Anything that was posted on, say, YouTube and stuff, the videos were deleted, and that tells me, when that happens, I just got to sit here and I mean, it doesn't matter, not necessarily saying YouTube, but like, I don't know, censorship. That's the thing about censorship. When you get censorship, a lot of times for people that are in the game like me, true theorists, that instantly kind of tells us our answer on the same tip. So when they go hella hard at censoring certain content, it tells me there's validity to it in the reverse. And that's just kind of common sense. I'm not saying that's always the case, but it's just kind of how I've always looked at it a little bit. That we nuked Mars, but they held our souls in prison. Okay, cool. This guy said, White Knight, he said, I heard the same thing in the CIA declassified files that we nuked Mars, but they held our souls in prison. Okay, yeah, and that'd be keeping us stuck in 3D. Yoda, what up, my guy? Hey, Yoda, those stories were cold, bro. Those Wendigo stories. Yeah, boy. I'm going to be telling those. Bro, if you could come up with one more, I could make a full video out of it. If you hear one more, send me a message, bro. Because those were some awesome Wendigo stories, my guy. I didn't even know. Are you from Alaska, bro? I didn't even know you were from Alaska, bro. For real. You blew my mind with those stories. Those were awesome. Yeah, bro, I bet they are. Well, dude, some people like real true lore, like kind of like I noticed with Mexican culture, saying duendes in Mexican culture is like saying a curse word but worse. You're not supposed to speak of them. Like my cousin is actually dating a like a Mexican, okay? He's like he can't speak English Mexican. Like he has a rough time speaking English. And I told her one time to ask him about duendes, right? And bro, he no, I don't know what that means. More or less like, dude, I don't even know what that word means. I was like, I know you do, bro, but he wasn't even. He wouldn't talk about it. So that's kind of the same thing goes for like native cultures. Natives do not like Wendigo. You're not supposed to say Wendigo. You're not supposed to say the word, or it will draw the energy in them to you. Crazy stuff. And I mean, I feel it. I feel it. Rogan is paid opposition. What you mean, dog? What are you saying? Hawaii here. I'll stay warm. Ali, stay warm. Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't say that. Bro, he just sold his podcast for $200 million, so it's like, I don't know. I don't have nothing against the guy. Yeah, Skinwalker or Wendigo, you're not supposed to say those words. I've been told that many times that I'm going to draw them to me. But I think that if you believe it is what gives it sustenance. Navajo? Cool. They have some good lore. Navajo. P5 fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. All right, so real quick, guys, I'm going to bust out, and then we'll kind of start talking about my video because I want to cover the petrified Russians. That was insane, by the way. And also, TikTok, I tried posting that story, that portion of that story that my YouTube video shares. TikTok wasn't having that story. Even though it's a declassified Russian document or CIA document. The KGB. Yeah, absolutely. Sure. God said, let there be light, and there was light. Yeah. But he said, speaking something out loud gives it power. Absolutely. That makes total sense. It's almost like you're going back to like casting spells type stuff. Thank you, Kelly B. And hey, thank you for your last donation. I forgot to say thank you on that last donation. Do you think Slender Man is a giant? No, I think he's just an evil entity. I don't think he's a giant. Speaking the name sends the vibration. Sure. Kiwi Chicks, how are you, girl? Yeah, speaking is vibration, sure. Sister Bianca Jack and the Beanstalk Fee-Fi Fo-Fum. Like, what's it called? Spell N-G-I-N-G. Must watch what we say. Speak and think. Sure. And I successfully rebuked it, just saying. Blue Planet Project. Okay, I'll check out the Blue Planet Project. I'll check it out. So, real quick, guys, I gotta show you the she-wolf. Now, it's different. It's unique, and it's your initial reaction is to want to go, okay, that's fake. But if you think about it and actually logically think about the situation, she's in a weird position. her back is really arched and her arms are almost like this, right? And her back is really arched. But she's rigored as a mug. Okay? Rigor mortis. And you can tell. And a lot of times, rigor does look funny. It don't look natural. Of course not. I hate to say it, but the movies are fake. When you die, you rigor and you get messed stiff and you sometimes bend weird. Your arms or something, your hands. You know what I mean? It's not like the movies, guys. You don't look pretty when you die. So keep that in mind, okay? But yeah, she looks a little funny. And at first I was like, no, but then I looked at it and thought about it and I was like, no. She's rigored. And in her eyes, dog, her eyes, I mean, they're not black like you'd think. They're white. Okay, hold on here. Let me see here. I'm gonna have to yeah, cool. I can make this. Hold up here. Let me okay, let me play with the brightness so it's down. Okay. Hopefully this will work good. If I have to, I can readjust it. Okay. This is authentic shit, guys. This shit's mind-blowing as hell right here. I might have to hold up. I'm gonna mess with the settings right quick. It's only gonna take me 2 seconds here. I'm just gonna turn the. You know how many people have been trying to freaking scam me, you guys? Like I had my Night Guide 87 at Proton Mail. I had it in my my description or my bio for YouTube. Big mistake, y'all. Big mistake. They are all, dude. I've got so many scammers trying to hit me up. Stupid. And then I found or I seen this Reddit post from this gentleman, right? Who's a creator on YouTube. And I don't know if you guys seen my post. A lot of you guys probably did. Some of you didn't. But he had his actual Gmail that's associated with his account, right? If you guys are creating, this is just a little tip here. If you guys are creating on YouTube and you're starting to gain any type of subscription or following, don't use your contact email. Don't use your channel email as your contact email. Why? Because when somebody scams your account, what happened, this dude, he had a 12-year YouTube account. He got offered an advertising opportunity that he thought was legit. He looked it up. He searched it. He thought it was legit. Okay. Well, it came in his email for his channel. It showed up in that email. He clicked the link, instantly gave that hacker access to his Gmail, which in turn gave that hacker access to his YouTube account. He instantly went in. He took off two-factor authentication. He changed the password. And he stole his YouTube account. Flat out stole it. Now, YouTube has a program where if your IP address and stuff don't match up, because actually I did that the other day by accident. I had a VPN on, and I was pinging like Canada or something like that. Because once in a while I just turn my VPN on just to cover my tracks or whatever. Well, I went to sign into my YouTube, and YouTube flagged it like a motherfucker. I was not getting in. But if you give them access to your Gmail, that's actually your Gmail tied to your YouTube, you just handed them the keys, bro. I've learned a lot because I got hacked on TikTok the same way. Put a link in my bio on my link tree. And I'm not shitting you. I haven't decided whether this dude's legit or not, but this dude be hitting me up saying he wants me to advertise on Facebook. Well, I said, dude, for one, I'll tell you right now, if they send you to WhatsApp to talk, cut it. It's done. They're hacking you. If they send you to WhatsApp to communicate, cut it. It's a scam. I'll guarantee it. I'm starting to figure that out too. If they send you to any other platform to chat other than email, WhatsApp, Telegram, it's because they want discretion. They don't want to have a paper trail to them. That's why they send you to WhatsApp. Cut it. Done. They're scamming you. Okay? And if they ask you to click links, if they ask you to click the link or ask you to send them a link, send me your YouTube link. Don't do it. Don't click links. Don't send links. Always research every ad opportunity or anybody who emails you anything on this stuff. Watch clicking links, fam. It scares the daylights out of me because, dude, all this hard work you have, boom, taken away like that. And yeah, YouTube can get it back, but who's to say they aren't going to go in and just wreck your account and delete it and then just delete all your content for good? Bruh, like, talk about, dude, I'm serious, dude. Like, I had it happen to my TikTok and I wasn't even making no money at that point, really. Well, I was actually. That was probably one of the best times I was making money on TikTok when they first instilled the creator fund. I was probably making $100 a day, and that ended really quick, just because they're cheap. But yeah, it was devastating, bro. This guy approached me like he was legit. He showed me a legit TikToker on this page, all this stuff, dude. I mean, he went the whole nine. And all I did, he said, here, take this link for this advertising. It's affiliate link. Copy and paste it into your link tree. As soon as I did it, bye. They had my shit quick. I was like, wait, what? You know, I was just such a noob. But it's part of the learning process, you know what I mean? Like, seriously, guys, I don't even most advertisers that be hitting me up, I don't even take the opportunity. I just keep my money right with YouTube, man. I'll make that money. I don't care. I don't need your advertising, really. It's cool and all, but I don't need it. I don't need it that bad to where I'm going to risk losing my YouTube account. I'm going to make a lot more money on my YouTube account than I am your stupid ad. You know what I'm saying? So you got to really weigh that type of stuff. And they're out there, guys, and it's like, it's so flooded, guys. Like, I'm just trying to sell this cell phone on Facebook Marketplace right now. I'm trying to sell a cell phone on Facebook Marketplace right now. And every person, thank you so much for that donation too, by the way. Every person that has contacted me for that cell phone, they want you to ship it. Some dude had the most elaborate fake PayPal page that he printed up that said, once you take a picture of the tracking number and the shipping label and send it, and then you send it to this email and reply to PayPal, PayPal will unlock your payment. And dude, so first off, the PayPal P wasn't the one that's actually PayPal. And second, the email showed up in spam. And PayPal emails never show up in spam. He had me going for like 2 seconds. And then he said this. Pick up your package at the post office and ship it to me. Bro, learn English if you're going to try and hustle English or Americans. You know what I'm saying? Like, pick up the package and then ship it. That makes no sense, homie. You got to say drop it off. I was like, dude, you at least should get your grammar right. I tore him up. I can't help it. I hate them people, man. I can't stand that shit. And dude, I'm not trying to be like at all like, I'm not even gonna say it really, but just watch out for people. Just if they're from the Middle East, just watch it, please. That's all I gotta say. And then I'm not trying to be at all in any type of way, shape, or form prejudice. I'm not, because I love everybody, everybody that treats me right and is legit. I love everybody, but I'm telling you, just watch that, okay? Because it's a lot of times, dude. It's just be careful, y'all. You know what I mean? And then it's just I'm not trying to be like that, y'all. I'm not like that. I'm not cut that way. I love everybody. I really do. But just be careful, dude. Like it seems to be that their people or their culture, they're getting us the worst, really hard. They're getting us hard right now. Well, dude, do you ever watch that scammer chick on YouTube? How she like scams the scammers or like totally messes with the scammers? Don't laugh too hard, you guys. Come on, that's not funny. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just trying to help people. I'm not I'm not like that. Okay? I love everybody. But just got to be smart. Yeah, her voice is great, dude. She is awesome. I love her. She is so cute by her act is just so cute, man. She definitely getting it. All right. Yeah, and she got a lot of followers and shit. Okay. All right, so ready, guys? Are you guys ready for the she wolf, bro? We are infidels, and you know what sucks, dude? You know what sucks is and I was thinking about that today. Kind of like I feel like China or something or like North Korea. Like how silly is it that and it just shows how young and primitive of a species we still are to this day. How silly is it? Like Iran's the same way. The Iran they raise their people and they flood their people's minds with American hate rhetoric. Um, North Korea does it. I'm pretty sure China is kind of pushing people to not like Americans. And it's sad, really. I mean, it's so sad. Like why? I mean, I don't know, dude. It's just sad that nations are still pushing a hate agenda on anybody for any reason at all. Any reason at all. It is so messed up. I'm the Russian. This is the Russian space station. Yeah. Freaking Yoda, bro. You know I can't show that comment, my guy. This guy. Hold up. I gotta make sure it's not too bright. That's the main thing. Hold up. Brightness. I'm gonna turn it all the way down, bro. Contrast. Hold up. Come on, baby. I'm not on a good point in the video. All right, that'll work. Let me see. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, shit. Why is it so bright? I don't like that. Exposure down. That's what it is. Let's see. Okay. Hold on, mate. Let's see here. Brightness is down. Let's see. Nope. Yep. There we go. Contrast up. Shadows down. Highlights don't do much. I'm getting kind of good at vibing up these videos. This is an old one now. It's an old one. Tint. Sharpness. Give it a 70. 70 is always good for your sharpness. Just so you guys know. Noise reduction. All right, let's try it right here. Let's see. Okay. What in the... Okay, ready? Oh. I'll show you guys and I'll show you guys next. This is also on YouTube, by the way. See, there's the kid. He's like, doesn't know what to think. There it is. Hold up. There she is. That's the shot right there I'm talking about. It's hard to see, dude, but you guys, if you go watch it yourself, right here's a good shot of her face here. I know at first glance you think it is, but it's, I'm telling, bro. I'm telling, it's not. She real, bro. Hold up. Y'all need to go watch it. Oh, dude, I gotta show you guys this. This is freaking messed up. But yeah, so I'm gonna tell you guys what to go look for so you can go find it. Just type in German. And hold up. I got it on my history. Hold up. Let me see here. Hold up. I know. Okay. Right here. Type in, if you guys want to go watch it, type in real werewolf footage, Germany, 1942. That's what you got to type in. This guy. We got a troll, guys. Oh, no. All this guy does is get videos on YouTube and package it up, clickbait-ish, to get views and money through monetization. He fooled y'all with that FEPO. That's funny. Not one of my videos, bro. I'll take any other videos off YouTube. Not one. You know what copyright is, bro? There's a thing called copyright. I don't know if you know what that means, but you virtually cannot steal videos from other content creators and use it. I'm doing this in my live because it's live, bro. This isn't content. This is live. Two different things. This isn't content. This is a live. It's two different things. He's just another upset person. Gang. So many people mad. Yeah, he's from North Korea. Giggity. That's funny. I know, right? I don't get it. It's because deep down they like my content and they know it's real and like they actually like kind of think it could possibly be true, but they're scared to admit it. Like it scares them. Yeah, that video is 9 years old. I can get full credit for it though. Fields of Mischief, a German television program. Well, then why are you talking shit, dude? Why? I don't understand that. You know what? I noticed that shit right there. I noticed that, bro. If guys aren't getting attention, or if people in my chats, certain people aren't getting attention, they'll try to get my attention by talking shit. That's like it's a tactic. It's a tactic. I don't understand it. Like, how are you going to talk shit to a creator you actually like? It makes no sense at all to me. I can't grasp it. I don't understand it. It don't make no sense to me. Bro, I've been showing good content and cool shit the whole live, bro. Dude, I'm not just going to tell story after story after story. Did you watch my last video? Anyhow. So, guys, the Russians that got petrified, y'all. Did you guys catch that story? Declassified CIA documents. It was in March of 93. Russian soldiers were doing a training exercise when, out of nowhere, this UFO shows up to their, I guess you'd say, battlefield or their practice battlefield. So, what do? Well, we're training. Let's get some real live combat situation going on here. These guys these guys fire a ground to air missile on the UFO. And by some miraculous ass luck, they hit it. Don't ask me how. I'm wondering if maybe their UFO was actually like out of commission, not fully functional. Because how the hell did a primitive ass rocket of ours ever even touch a UFO? Or the other thought is maybe they were at a period of reboot. Maybe they had expelled or expended all of their energy at the moment to travel wherever they did, and they were actually in a reboot phase. Okay? So they fire the missile on this UFO. They hit it, and it drops. It's a few hundred meters out. Okay? So, of course, what's the first thing all these new recruits or these new guys, these new soldiers who are in training going to do? Hoorah, let's go get them. You know? So they start marching out there, and they're like I say, probably 300 to 400 meters out when they hit the dirt, the UFO. So they start marching out there, and upon their approach, they get within, I don't know, probably 20 meters, 10 meters. I'd probably say more like, 20 meters, 50, 60 feet away, when all of a sudden 5 small grays with large bulbous heads and big black eyes step foot off the UFO. The men obviously get in the ready position. They don't know what they're encountering. So I'm sure at the time they got the M16s or the AKs for Russia probably pointing at them. Well, and this is where it seems as if humanity continuously goes wrong with these beings. I almost bet you if they would have approached these beings, even after they shot them down, if they would approach these extraterrestrials without guns drawn, or at least, you can have them, but they're probably pointing them at them and everything. If they would have approached them, guns down, peacefully, it probably wouldn't have resulted in this. But this is weird. And I know, guys, we've talked about this a lot. I said the Infinity Gauntlet, okay, could have possibly petrified all these giants on Earth. There's a theory that the Venus comet petrified all these giants on Earth. But I disagree completely. I think the giants, they were not, just by the way he describes the look on some of their faces. If it was the Venus comet, they wouldn't be stunned when they were suddenly turned to stone or petrified. They wouldn't be just so, what, because they would have expected it. They would have been seeing it. They'd had foresight. Whatever petrified the giants on Earth, it was a sudden deal where they weren't expecting it, or at least if they were, it was a very short period of time. So this is where I get wily. This is where it gets wily. As they're sitting there, guns drawn on them, their AKs. The 5 beings suddenly start to emanate a light, and they actually merge into one. They merge into one, like, ball of light energy. You guys, this is in the KGB declassified. Well, I don't know if they declassified, but this is from the KGB. This is per the KGB. The CIA declassified these files. I got the link in my description on my video. If you want to challenge it or you want to go read it, it's right there. It's in the description on my video. I said it in the video that I put a description in the link. There's absolutely a description in the link or in the bio. There's a link in the bio or description description in the link. A link in the description. You can click it, whatever, copy, paste, blah, blah. It's like 250 pages. And I guess what they said is the actual declassified documents have a lot more like physical evidence, or even as far as pictures, is what I've heard. I'm not saying that our CIA one does, but I know that they said that the Russians do have absolute proof, like absolute proof, pictures, witness testimonies, etc. They might, if it's 1993, there's a good chance they have video of it. I mean, there's a good chance they have video of the occurrence. I imagine if they're doing training exercises, being Russia, they probably have cameras set up on the training grounds. So it's hard to say. They might even have video of it. Could you imagine it? Could you imagine seeing something like that? That'd be nuts. So, they merge into one being. All 5 of these ETs, they merge into one, and they said the light, or the ball of light, it's a ball of light energy. It kind of starts to illuminate more and more and more, and gets brighter and brighter and brighter until finally, kaboom! A big flash of light. As soon as that kaboom takes place, the ETs are gone, and 23 soldiers of the 25 total, because 2 lived, 23 of the 25 soldiers were petrified instantly. They were changed from a living organic life form. It said specifically that they were changed from a living organic life form to have a molecular structure comparable to that of limestone in an instant. In an instant. And this is declassified CIA government documents, guys. Like, I don't know how much more proof or truthworthy it gets. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the CIA is declassifying these files. Like, I don't know what else to say, you know? But anyway, as soon as they are petrified, now, the Russian government takes all of the statues. Could you imagine the feeling? I mean, I don't even know what they would feel. Would they be alive for a little while? I mean, or would it be like, it's probably pretty instantaneous. It's probably pretty instantaneous. But they took the petrified soldiers, or the statues. Thank you, Tony Van Diesel. No, I got the merchandise rolling, Tony. I got merchandise rolling, my guy. I got merchandise. I got my store up. I got to put it on Facebook yet. But they took the petrified statues, or the soldiers, to a lab in Moscow to run testing. But they basically concluded that the energy that the extraterrestrials displayed were like nothing that personally, our society has ever seen on Earth. So it's definitely some super advanced high-tech shit. Pretty wild. I mean, to be able to that's what I don't understand. I've never heard any account like this. I did not know Greys were capable of such energy manipulation. That was a mind-blowing one to me. I mean, how the hell, and you guys remember my live the other night? Do you remember when I showed you that guy from MK Ultra? Did you remember the orbs in his house? How two orbs became one and merged? It makes you wonder, like, is it similar tech, but it's just not quite as advanced? Really odd. Really odd. No, I've never, ever heard of anything like that before, but they say it's true. They say it's true. Dude, what if Night God is what? God, stop it. Don't say that. I don't like that. Stop that. Hey, there you go, Yoda. You're on something, bro. I believe that, yes, sure. I believe that Adam, sure. Yeah, Adam, I think that you're onto something there. There's a correlation with Adam and the atom and Eve and maybe some kind of electricity. Yes, sure. Anything, anything that you're smart, Misty. She talks so smart. Anything that understands metaphysics can, in theory, be capable of supernatural thing with enough energy. Quantum metaphysics. Nice. Yeah, we were kind of discussing that the other night. I'm not super on the up and up on like quantum physics. I'm not. I mean, I get the dimensional and the realms and kind of time space and stuff like that, but like I get the concepts of that, but I don't get the actual intricacy of it. The intricacy of it. How is it that we can't go to places and see for ourselves? Eve's grave is in Iraq. It's 20 feet long. Adam's is in Saudi Arabia. Misty, did you catch that crumb? I can tell you I died last year, had a near-death experience when I came out of it, which I was not supposed to. Adams and Ether, nice, bro. I like that, White Knight. That's what's up. Adams and Ether, sure. What's Lala? I don't get it. Quantum mechanics are too much for him. The doctor said there is no way I should have experienced that. Interesting. Dude, to be honest, I've never even tried to study like quantum mechanics or anything like that. I've never even tried. But I kind of understand, like, I kind of get it. I guess I don't even really know. I guess I should look into it, bro. Yeah, no, like when I went to college, bro, like I went to college and I went to Albion College out of Jackson. Okay. And or not Jackson, but Albion, Michigan. It's like Division 3, but at the time they said they were like a top 100 school in the nation. It was a smaller school, private education and whatever. Okay. Well, I did really well in like pre-calc and economics. I never even went to class, dude, and I aced all my exams. It ended up hurting me not go to class though. But I was like partying and not giving a shit. But oh no kidding, Misty, that's cool. I got economics and management degree. It was actually supposed to be a 4-year school, but I kind of effed off too much, and I ended up having to. I was like 4 credits short, like one course, literally. So after I didn't go back. I actually just went to mid in Mount Pleasant and got. I took one more class, and yeah, got it that way. But no, on God, like. No, dude, I never. No, no, no. Pretty much party and bullshit. What do you mean? What am I? Yeah, I feel like that dude thinks he's like super smart or something. Eric Redding from Daco. Is that you, Eric? Supervisor Eric? No. Sounds familiar, bro. Do I ever sleep? Dude, that's funny you say that, Misty. The more I learn, the less I know. On God, like, sometimes I feel like I'm getting so much information that I'm not. It's like I'm not learning it all in depth thoroughly. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting so much information and making so much content that I'm only learning a little bit about a lot. Sleep is for the weak and the old. So what was my next topic I was going to talk about? All right, Jay Avila, have a good one, homie. I know it's hard, man, sometimes. Cool, bro. I appreciate that, Winston fam. I appreciate that. I'm Rick James, bitch. Dude, I slept when did I sleep last? I did stay up. What did I do? I stayed up. I woke up late. I woke up early or late last night. Like, dude, my sleep schedule's all jacked out of shape, bruh. It's all jacked out of shape. Yeah, no, for real, bro. Like, dude, I was planning on going to sleep, but then I was just like, man, I gotta do a video because I promised you guys I'd do the video the next day. Didn't do it. And then that's like Saturday, and then usually that's my wall, like 24, 36 hours. Bro, I used to stay up when I was creating content on TikTok. I'd stay up for like stupid amounts of time. It's weird, like you hit this. Like, I'll tell you right now, if you want to get good at staying up, the first night's the hardest. The first night is the hardest. The first night is the hardest to stay up. Once you stay up that first night and you fight it, and you get to about noon the next day, you'll hit this second wind, boom, and you'll be wide ass awake. Wide ass awake. And then you'll be able to stay up the second night real easy. Like you'll even feel like the first night you'll feel like ill and you'll feel all shitty, but then you'll hit this like your body will be like, okay, well, you're not going to go to sleep, so I'm going to kick it into overdrive here. And boom, you get it. And then you can stay up the second. After the third, you're deemed clinically insane, just so you know. You can be deemed clinically insane. Yeah, I see you, Misty. I see you bought a light and a creator light and a stand. You think about doing work? I remember when we first started talking, you said that you wanted to get back into it. Insomnia. Yeah, dude. See, I wouldn't like that, Lauren Nicole. I feel you. She said, shit, it's the opposite for me. I don't get tired for days. Insomnia is a bitch. She's like, I'm definitely insane. Ain't we all? Aw. That's rough, girl. I'm sorry. Everybody pray for Lori. Make sure she gets through this chemo day. Wish her health and healing. Haha, Russian sleep experiment. Oh, that was a messed up one, huh? A lot of people didn't know about that. A lot of people didn't know about the Russian sleep experiment. You know how many people hated on me for that story? Oh, that's not true. That's just made up. Oh, really? How are you gonna say that after what the Nazis did to the Jews in World War II? How are you gonna say that? End of the day. See why Misty? Why would they edit that? Why would they hide that comment? That don't make no sense. Like you just did hearts. Like what? Yeah, no, of course, yeah, of course. I mean, dude, of course they were doing stuff like that. Just like the Super Soldier program. Just like the Super Soldier program. Like I know Project Abigail. It's probably, I do believe that event took place, but I'm not sure if I still believe that she's still like alive and eating people or like eating immense amounts of food or anything like that. Like it looks like the video I showed, I mean, that's not the real picture of her, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, end of the day, like they did that stuff. Like after reading the Antarctica Super Soldier experiments, shit, Captain America, he's real, bruh. They've done stuff like that. Germans were so serious they killed all their funny people. That's so messed up. That's terrible. The Germans were bad news, man. You got a bodyguard now, night. Oh yeah, it is. It's a great story, whether real or fake. Absolutely, bro. Oh, you gonna come at me with that stuff, Caesar Leo? Mix Muppers. Woo! He's doing a lot better today, man. He was messed up, dude. Caesar Leo. So if you want to check out the She-Wolf, all right, H-Town Chucky, gang. What's wrong with puppers? What do you mean? Oh, so yeah, no, that was not the Russian werewolf. That was the German werewolf. No, that's what I said in my video too. I believe so. Since we'll talk about the Hellhound here right next. All right, the Hellhound. Oh, you can do it, Misty. You're smart, girl. You know what? Hey, real talk. You want to know how I started actually just getting past that? The actual like worrying about how I looked or how I was on video. Like real shit, dude. That's why I like TikTok is because I didn't. So I had my main TikTok, my Kyle Frisbee TikTok, and then I had this Night God TikTok, which Night God I told you guys was actually a strain that I grew, and it was night nurse and God bud, and I crossed them, and I called it Night God, and I thought TikTok was going to be that, but green friendly, so I was going to share my ability and my stuff on there, and share my tricks to the trade, I guess. Um, so needless to say, I started doing that. And yeah, community guidelines violation, community guidelines violation, community guidelines violation. I was like, shit. So at that point, I was just like, fuck it. I started seeing the stories. But what was cool about it, and this might help you, Misty, is start a TikTok fresh that you don't know a damn soul on. Real shit. Start a TikTok fresh that you don't know a damn soul on, and literally start creating videos and sharing them. If they get traction, that's the way I figured it. Well, because I was sharing all that crazy stories like, Lake Boss talking shit. But at the end of the day, if you get a million hits on it and your peers that you know are hating on it because it's outlandish, well, eat my million hits, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's kind of how I broke the ice. It's just a little something, little advice. Yeah, she got lady swag. You can do it, and I'd even share your stuff. I'd help put you on. I'll share your stuff all day. And you're smart. I'll collab with you. I would help you. I would do it. I would. We can go live together or whatever. You know. Yeah, anybody can do it, guys. Dude, when I saw these people, like, man, some of these people that are doing it, ha, nice, Yoda. Hell yeah, keep an eye out. Keep an eye out, bro. Slim stay up late because he hitting the ski slopes. Who's Slim? That ain't me. I know my ass ain't Slim. But can't speak German? It's the blue-eyed devil. Slim Shady. Well, the real Slim Shady. No, I don't hit them ski slopes, y'all. Nope. ADD maybe. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. For real. Sarah Lloyd, welcome to the Giants. You're awesome. You were not, bro. Clowning. You clowning, dog. Oh, all day, bro. All day. All day, bro. Predictive programming is happening every day. That's why I do I couldn't believe it, y'all. Like facts. I could not believe they released that Russian scientist. I could not believe that Russian scientist. Hell no, Edward Gray. We don't play that, bro. No, 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 no. That's too much. That's a bad look. That's a bad look, my guy. Um, Yeah, I couldn't believe they released the Russian the declassified CIA document with the Russians getting petrified. Who's up? Yeah. Here, dude. I'm on live right now, though. So here, dude. Yep. Puppers, you ain't going out, bro. She's good. She's good. She's been wanting out. Yep. Peace. Puppers. He's like, thank God the house didn't burn down. What do you mean? Are you serious, bro? My dad just grabbed my keys, fool. You suck. You guys are clowning. Douchebags. Knock that shit off. Haters. Bro, I sleep all day. On God. I stay up till about 6 o'clock in the morning almost every night. And then I sleep all day. All day. KOA. Who's KOA? Hey, what about y'all? There's still 200 people in this live. No, you good. I know you are, bro. I know. Hellhounds, real quick. You must have black friends. That's funny. That's funny. I'm glad you like my content, bro. But now I'm probably not gonna get full on advertising on this live. Peace in the Middle East. Hey, did you guys see though? Did you all see that China recently they lined up a bunch of robots on the border of Tibet and India, I want to say, or something like that. Pakistan and India, maybe. Yeah, no, yeah, dude. I have fun with it. It's not always about the money, dude. I don't care. You know what, though? The way I look at it, bro, who can challenge no matter what, dude? Here's the deal how I look at it, bro. Who gives a shit what somebody's doing on the low if they ain't fucking up their life and they ain't hurting nobody else? If they're getting it, being decent and successful and not fucking up their life or anybody else's, who cares what they're doing on the low? Real shit, real talk. I don't care what you do, bro, on the low. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if you do. I don't care, dude. Like, as long as you are decent to me and you're doing well in life, what do I got to say to you? You know? Yeah, you know what I mean? You know what? I'll guarantee you, dude, there's multi-millionaires on Wall Street doing the shit every day from morning to night. And going to work, grinding, chilling on yachts. Who are sad? What you mean sad, bro? No, I know, bro. I'm not trying to say that. I'm not trying to say that it's not good. I'm not trying to condone it, but ultimately, dude, like, the way I look at it is If you ain't messing your life up, dude, I don't care what you do. I stop messing with it. Don't knock my hustle. Hey, no, Sarah Lloyd. She's like, yeah, dude, that's good right there, Winston. Work on your own salvation, to each their own. You know, one of my buddies always used to say this, and I always dug it. He said, I don't care what you do, bro. Live and let live. Do you. Live and let live. Live and let live. It's simple. Really. Live and let live. Yeah, that's what I say there, Camarillo. That's why I laughed, bro. She asked that. Crazy ass. Now I'm going to have to hide this chat, y'all. Yeah. I know it's killing me, man. I definitely ain't gonna get no advertising on this live. No, that real quick though, I'll cover the Hellhound and then we can call it a night. And to be honest, y'all, like, to be honest, to be honest, I wouldn't have been probably stayed on this late if my dad and my uncle almost hadn't burned the house down. Oh, you're in Alberta, Canada. Okay. Tubular. Tubular. See, so I just seen somebody say Tommy truthful, and dude said not as good as. I appreciate that. What's that one? Role models. You want to know what I ate for breakfast? Okay. You want to know what I had for lunch? More cocaine. That's the funniest shit. She's great in that part. I'm watching you boys. Yeah, no. So yeah, they got them COD robots for sure. They do, and they're scary, y'all. They're scary. They're scary. Yeah, so they did. They just relit their sun. They sustained it for 1,000 seconds, and it's like a new world record. But y'all, I saw this video. Here, let me show you guys. I saw this video. No, but on Facebook here. Somebody told me I should collab with Tommy Truthful. The reason I'm able to create content and have a platform, right? Anybody who's trying to go the conspiracy route, let me tell you and give you a huge tip and a huge advantage if you're really trying to create conspiracy vibe content, okay? You got to stay away from certain things. You really, really do. That's why because I looked up Tommy Truthful's page, and I'm not hating or nothing. I respect him. I've heard a lot of people mention him in my lives. I looked up his page, and his following is just it's very, very. It's like 10,000 or less or something like that. And he seems to have respect, but where he goes wrong and why he can't gain a heavy, massive following is because he goes into subjects that there's just certain things you got to stay away from, man, if you want to actually say get on YouTube and not get banned. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you do any Joe Gillespie fans in here. And I'm not trying to dog on Joe. I like Joe Gillespie. I like this content for the most part. He should have got a little more serious, but it was always too much of a joke. But if he would have hunkered down and acted educated and done it like that, I think he'd have had a better shot. But Joe Gillespie, he got banned off of YouTube and he got banned off of TikTok. Then he got reinstated on TikTok and banned, then reinstated and banned. Because all he would talk about, not all, but he would actually, it was a lot. I mean, he covered it a lot. And we talked about this not too long ago. He would call out these from Prince not Prince William, maybe. There's Henry and then there's a brother. I don't know. It's the older uncle or something of the brother of Elizabeth. I don't know. But he would call them out for underage stuff. Like with minors and stuff. And I've just seen enough enough and then so not only that, and I'm not saying Tommy Truthful, I don't see him talking about that stuff. But you can't beat up on Illuminati, you can't beat up on the celebrities, you can't beat up on the president, politics. You got to stay away from the occult shit, the occult stuff. Like that's why I do the fantastical shit. I like fantastical. It's more entertaining too. And I've seen like YouTube's doing this big crackdown on guys that are predator hunters. I mean, and I don't know why. I guess I don't know. I'm not hating on it, but it does, and I can see they holding them accountable. Like it would, I can see why they do it because it makes it so predators will always have in the back of their mind, could this be a predator hunter, which is a good thing, but. Nope. No, sir. Yeah, no, I know. But you just can't you can't talk about it. You just can't. I don't know why. You just can't, dude. I know. No, and somebody asked me down here if I had been approached and asked not to talk about certain things. No, I just chose not to on my own. Cuz I could see, yeah, Wayfair's messed up. But I could see based on certain things. Also, you don't touch on the Vatican or religion at all. Pretty much at all. Pizzagate. Yeah, you don't touch on that either. Don't touch on Pizzagate, human trafficking, cannibalism, the underground dumbs, the caves, all that stuff. The reptilians, kind of, not so much, but kind of. When you start talking about them being in the government and you start talking about them infiltrating and all that, nope, you don't want to talk about that. Oh yeah, and then the jab. You definitely don't want to talk about the jab, dude. You will be done. What? Funny how I say that. And what? Ain't repeat the she-wolf stuff. What do you mean? I'm confused. Yeah, and see, that's what's weird. I've talked a little bit about Black Goo, but it seems as if I don't know. Oh, Hellhounds. Okay, so Hellhounds. You got me. I got you, Tyler. I got you, bruh. So, dude, this was crazy. This story was nuts. Okay, so it's World War I, and it's early on in the war, 1914. Britain hadn't taken a large part in the war up to this point. It was mostly like France and Germany, and then you had like Russia, Russia was on the Allied side in World War II. I'm not so sure about World War One. But yeah, basically you had all these superpowers, but Britain was kind of, taking a back seat. I'm pretty sure the US was as well at this time. Canada was partaking. Okay? Canada was partaking. And then like you had China who was, and probably Japan. Yeah, Japan was as well. But basically it was kind of like World War II, where Germany was just going to take over the world. I don't know what it is with the Germans, but they just in both wars felt they were going to be the new world rulers. They were going to take over the world. So the German army was about a million man strong army. Okay. So was the French army. At the time, they were in battle, and it was called the Battle of the Frontiers. So that was basically the battle over the French border. All right. And that's where mostly it took place. So the Battle of Mons, which is in Belgium, they said was like a subsidiary battle to the larger Battle of the Frontiers. The British Army, which they called British Expeditionist forces. Expeditionary. I don't know. Expeditionary. I don't remember. Ugh. But either way, they called them. They were BEF. All right. Marie Good. I'm sorry. I don't even think I've said hi to you tonight. I apologize, girl. Be careful. Be good out there. Dude. Dude. I shouldn't have put that in that post because I didn't on Facebook. I don't know why I did on YouTube about the 2/2/2022. Like, dude, come on. I didn't post that really thinking it would happen, bruh. I said that's what they said. I didn't say that's what's going to happen. But so at this point, the French and the Allied forces call on the British, and the British has a very small army comparably when you're talking about Germany and France. They're 1 million men strong. British army, the BEF, only has 80,000 soldiers. But these soldiers were the best trained and the really best soldiers in the Allied forces. All right. It's said that with their Enfield rifles, they could shoot 300 yards at a human-sized target and hit it 15 times in 1 minute. So those are bolt actions. And I'm probably going to say they're right around a 308 caliber, which is like 7.62 by 54. Or an AK, but more powder. Okay. So they're bolt actions, though, like I say. And they're accurate. They're nice. They're accurate. They're long guns. They're not fast, but they're accurate. So, no, it's not a musket. Hell no, bro. They didn't have muskets. They're probably Mosins. Are they? Oh, look at you, Yoda. Got you, bro. Good shit. Good shit. He said, no, those are in 303. Look at you. That's some gun knowledge right there, bruh. That's some gun knowledge right there. I ain't even ever heard of 303. See, now, when I worked at MC Sports, bro, I worked behind the gun counter, and we used to sell the hell out of Mosin Nagants, which were like an M14, but they were Russian, and those were 7.62 by 54. And those suckers were badass. 303, it's not that common, bro. Sorry, but it's not. No way. It's not that common. So, the British were assigned the Mon Canal. Okay, and they had to hold the line there against the German First Army. So, the first attack took place August 23rd. Bro, I know about ammo. 303s are not that common of a round, bro. Hardly anybody has a gun that's calibered in 303. I'm telling you right now. Do you have one? Tell me you got one. I guarantee you, nobody in this live has a 303 caliber gun. Tell me if you have one. And don't lie. Nobody. Bet. Thank you, Josh Baker. Yeah, it's old. That's what I'm saying. Nobody has it, bro. Nope, very uncommon. Thank you. God, clowns, man. If you have an Enfield, that's probably about the only damn gun that calibers that. Chambers that round. Oh, Tyler, that was you, bro? Wait. No, I set up a Discord, bro. Dude, the reason I don't let people do it for me, bro, is because I don't let people control my platforms, my guy. I can't do that. It's a creator, dog. It's a creator thing. I can't just let people. I can't, dude. I know. I'm guarantee your intentions are good, bro. But end of the day, I ain't giving nobody control of any of my platforms. I don't care what it is, dog. What it is. It's just the way it is, bro. Because if there's money involved in it, ain't nobody gonna have control but me, dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody on my platforms. I appreciate the offer. I really do, dude. I really do, dude. But I've had enough problems, bro. I get hacked. I'm in a world where I cannot trust anybody. Like, dude, I will never, dude. I don't even have moderators, bro. If you ain't noticed. Like, last time I had, you know what? Want to know what? Last time I had moderator, want to know what? They pulled shady shit on me. Low-key started to like asking to get access to my account. And duh, I'm not going to do that. But then when I wouldn't dude, he was like always trying to call me, like blow me up and all this shit. And I wasn't, dude, dude, we ain't going to be besties, bro. I'm sorry, dog. You know what I mean? And he got mad because I wouldn't call him and shit. And there was a time where I had 500 people in my live. And I know for a fact, dude, he went out and he got a bunch of his little freaking nerdy buddies, and they jumped in my live and they started mass reporting me. And it was all on the guy that I had helping me moderate my fucking live. And I've seen that on TikTok. It's a common trend. People will let people moderate and they'll fuck them over on their lives on purpose. It's just how it is, man. I don't know. And I don't know. I'm not up and up on the old Discord anyway. Dude, I already got enough platforms to deal with. I'm just like, ugh. I mean, it's cool now, but